Becky, have you heard about Gravity Hill in Prosser, Washington? Apparently, there's this hill that if you put your car on the start line, put it in neutral, it'll roll by itself up the hill. Now, half of the mystery is you have to find this place yourself. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? So I'm Jessica, and you can learn about me. But anyways, let's get started.
Out here in the high desert, the stories are real, the people are tough, and the wind never quits. We're talking small businesses, local legends, and the kind of that drifts through town like a tumbleweed with a story to tell. Welcome to the 509 Unfiltered. Let's ride.
Let's do it. It is not raining yet. If it's raining when we get there, I'm going to abort the mission because I don't want it to do it in the rain. I have too much equipment to ruin anything. So right now, you can't see it, but we've got a DSLR, we have a GoPro 360, we have eyeglasses. What do we have also here? We have camcorder. We of course have the cell phone, and we have tripods, and we have EMF readers, we have nuclear readers, levels, powder, all the things. Now, my car's a mess, and my car is really dusty, so we probably won't need the powder. I'll put it on there anyways, but you would be able to tell if there were really like ghosts pushing the back of my car because my car is so dirty. So let's go check it out. We're headed to Prosser. So Waze is telling me it is about 50 minutes away. So keep that in mind. It is now, I have no idea what time it is, but it's going to take us a hot minute to get there. Now, like I said, I don't know anything about this place. Never been here, but apparently there's like at least 3 other gravity hills in the United States, and that to me is very freaking interesting. Here you go. Here's kind of what it looks like up here. Nothing really, but there is some cool stuff out here that just doesn't get talked about, and this is one of them. Well, it wasn't raining. It's starting to sprinkle. I smashed my damn thumb this morning, and it is pounding like a mother. So there's that going on. But we'll see. We're gonna see if the car rolls uphill in neutral, if I can find it. So right now we're going through somewhere, Benton City or something. I will say it's really, really rural out here. Very deserty. Not a lot here. There's some wineries, some cemeteries, some Joe Dirt looking houses. We'll see. So, I was going to wash my car. Then I decided, no, that's not authentic. I'm not going to do that. So you're going to see my dirty ass car. But in my defense, I'm sticking to this. It's super windy all the time here. And there's dirt that blows all the time. And I'd be washing my car all the time.
Turn right on West Corral Creek Road.
So I just don't care enough to do that. Okay, so cemetery. Oh my God, you guys. I was live twice. And every time I got closer to this thing, it shut off. So now I'm just in video mode. And whatever happens, happens. The EMF reader was going crazy. And now I'm looking for the start line. I see an old barn that everybody talks about to my left, but I don't see a start line. I am going up and over a hill, and I'm gonna suspect that that's probably it. But everybody says there's like a start line.
You've arrived at your destination.
But the road is wet, so I can't really see what is going on. You're clearly looking for Gravity Hill too, right? Okay. So, did you try it from the side?
Yeah, we did, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, and there's no start. You know how there's supposed to be a start line?
Yes.
There's not one on this side either.
So is that true?
It's gotta be. There's too many people that says there is.
I'm looking for too, but
Is this the barn that everybody talks about?
honestly, I don't know. Because when the GPS says,
Yeah, my GPS says the same thing, but I have a book that has a picture of the barn, and I didn't bring the book.
but yeah, that's what it shows on the map.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you go down that way. I'll try this way.
Okay.
All right, so weird, right? Like the live just keeps cutting out. EMF is going off the charts. And at the point where you think it's the start line, it's not the start line. I was rolling backwards. So now I'm doing the 100-point turn because the start line is actually on the other side of the hill. All right, so where is it? Just right up here?
Yeah, that's what he said. That it's going your way.
This way now. Okay.
So that's why we're gonna turn.
You're gonna turn too?
Yeah.
Okay. It's still raining. I mean, it's not raining, but it's, you know, raining enough that I don't want to get my stuff wet. But I can't go live because there is something here that, oh, I just passed the start line. Oh my God. What? Okay, I'm gonna get out and just show you this because this is freaking nuts. So there's a start. And then it says, rest in peace, aliens. Okay. Give it a try. That's high. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh my God. Wait. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay. It's in neutral. My car's in neutral. Yes. Oh my God, we're going uphill. Okay. It's in neutral. My car's in neutral. Oh, I don't have my foot on the energy levels again. For whatever reason, it seems to go faster backwards. And this isn't safe, and I don't suggest anybody else do it. But I'm gonna do it. I did it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so turn on my glasses. And again, we'll see if these videos delete magically. Put the car in neutral. Check. Take the foot off the pedal. Check. And we're rolling uphill, backwards. And your speedometer actually even goes backwards. So I'm going 3 miles an hour backwards up a hill. Okay, I didn't know your speedometer worked in reverse. Does it? Whoa. Going forwards. See what happens. And I'm going to do it in 360 view. It's really raining now, so. Boo. Okay, now I got to get the GoPro to start recording. GoPro, start recording. Okay. Shoot, now my glasses are out. Rainy. Alright, so GoPro is on the hood of my car. I was going to put it on the roof, but I wanted to be able to see if it fell off or not. Let me start my glasses. Camera's rolling. Glasses are rolling. GoPro is rolling. Putting it in neutral. Taking my foot off the gas. And we're off. See, I can hang both my feet out the door. And yeah, I don't have any explanation. No explanation for this whatsoever. Because we're definitely going uphill. whatever it is that you're doing. B is just freaking rude. Stop. And our final stop before heading out of town is McDonald's. I am just craving some french fries and a McChicken, and so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I get started for you.
Can I get a McChicken and a large fry, please?
Okay, 8:13.
Okay. It used to be on the dollar menu. Hi, can I get extra napkins and some salt, please?
Napkins and salt?
Yes, please.
Alright. Here's some napkins.
Okay.
And there you go.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. I know nobody wants to hear me eat. That was rude. Oh, there's nothing like McDonald's French fries. Like,
In 1,000 feet, exit right.
we're on a mission. Okay, we're here. We're on one side of Gravity Hill. This is not the side where you go up in neutral. This is the other side. This is the side I started on yesterday, and I was like, this isn't for real. Okay, now already a lot of my equipment isn't working, like mics and things, and it's super windy. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's kind of blowing everywhere. So we're gonna do the best we can with what we've got, which is the cell phone, the DSLR camera, the GoPro, and maybe the camcorder, maybe not, because the wireless mics, the signal is not catching up. I'm telling you, it is weird. Okay, so as you can see behind me, that is the hill. Gravity Hill. All right, so it was so windy. So let's go to the top of the hill. We'll get a few photographs with the DSLR camera. We'll run the EMF reader, which yesterday was off the charts. We'll check out the Geiger counter and see if there's anything there. And then from the top of the hill, I'm going to see if a water bottle will roll down the hill, because that matters, right? Because the gravitational side is the other side of the hill, which I didn't figure out till sometime later yesterday. Okay, hold up. Yesterday I was out here and it was raining, right? So on this side of the hill, I didn't see any star lines. Well, as we were just going up the hill, I came across one. It was really faint red. Where is it? Oh, here we are. Okay, hang on. Let me turn you around so you can see. You can see it in the road there. I didn't catch it yesterday, so let's see what happens. Holy Moses. Sydney's gonna need to fix my eyelashes after this. Okay, so let's drive up to the start line on this side and put it in neutral. Nope, we're rolling backwards. Nope. Okay. Okay, here we are. We are cresting the hill. We are cresting the hill. There is the barn. We are about to get to the top. That's definitely an old barn. How old? I have no idea. There's definitely a house back there. Don't know if anybody lives there. And we are definitely at the top of the hill. So hill. And I'm going to show you right now by taking pictures. So hang on. Now I'm pretty sure you're probably not supposed to walk up to this barn and look in this open hole right here. But I'm going to do it anyways. So it is super duper windy. And I'm at the top of the hill. And I just took some pictures of the barn that has all these mysterious stories around it. And there, it's just staring at me and it's just calling my name like, come check out what is going on over here. And who am I to say no? So let's go. Since we can't discuss it outside of the car because it's so freaking windy, per the usual, let's just talk about all the things that they say could explain this place, okay? So here are some of the mysteries behind this place. And it's so windy, I just can't even hear myself think. But the first one is that back in the 1800s, a school bus of children crashed and were killed here. This actually does resemble a school. However, there's no clear evidence that a bus crash happened here back then. So, but we'll test it. We'll put some baby powder on the back of the car when we go back to the real starting line and try it again. Some people claim it's like some weird vortex. I'm not really sure what that means, but that's what they say. Some people claim it's just ghosts pushing your car up the hill, which I gotta tell you is in the realm of possibilities. There's also this weird theory about the drowned woman's revenge. She drowned in a ditch, and then she pushes people's cars up this hill to kind of warn them of the dangers that are coming. Now, looking on both sides of the car, I don't really see any ditches. I mean, there's a little bitty, tiny bit of a culvert, but there's no like real ditch. So I don't think that's it. Some say that this was a burial land at one point. Some people also say that there's just spirits here that just play tricks on the visitors, which at this point, I believe like just about anything, so that could be it. And then there's the people that debunk it, saying it's an optical illusion, it's not a hill, there's no spirits, you're all nuts. Okay, we're sitting at the top of the hill. We have not gone down to the starting line yet. We're right here. So, alrighty, let's put on my glasses. Sydney, I'm gonna need an eye appointment after this. Okay, so the wind when I get out of the car is so loud. You cannot hear me. You can't hear a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my camera in attached to my moonroof and point it down at the real starting line. And we're going to use a bulb because the water bottle had ridges on it, so it wouldn't roll even if I pushed it. So let's see if I can find one of Julia's tennis balls, which I'm sure I can. So that wasn't very helpful. The wind is blowing so hard that it just wants to blow everything that way, no matter what it is, me included. So another test from the top of the hill. We have an EMF reader, which reads electrical magnetic frequency. So right now it is off. Let's turn it on, and it should, a normal reading would be like way down here, like normal. When you get up into here, that is not good. So let's see what happens. Yesterday, it was off the chart. Like, it couldn't go any higher. Let's see what it is today. So it's so far normal. Pretty normal. Now let's see what happens. I'm gonna put my glasses back on. Turn you guys off in the car, put my glasses on, and walk up to the barn. So pause, please. Make sure we're recording. Yeah. Okay. So let's walk up to the barn with this thing and see what happens. Still normal. Put in a weird hole. Still normal. Okay, let's go get the Geiger counter. Woo-wee! Look at how red my nose is getting. Okay, so that was normal, and it was even normal inside the little hole thing where it looks like it could have been a school. Just saying. But now let's try the Geiger counter, which measures radiation. Who knows? We live so close to Hanford. Who knows? So let's give that a whirl. So inside the car, we are at about 18 CPM, which I don't know what that means, CPMs means, but I do know it says normal, which is good. I have seen it when it hits high. Let's walk back over to this barn / school thing and see if it changes. Be right back. highest we saw it get to was 48. Okay, we have one more test to do. Oh, 49. We gotta turn this back on for a second because it almost hit 60. 56. Okay, I'm hearing really weird noises right now. We just hit 60, 62. All right, let me turn it off first of all. But second of all, it hit, we were walking back from the barn. It went up towards 62 to 64 CPM. And when we were walking back to the car, there was some weird noise. Like a, I don't even know. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do one more test before we actually do the ride. And if you want to keep like this like a secret, and you don't really want to know, you just want to experience it and not know if the ground is level or not, don't watch this part. So I'm gonna just run the video from inside the car because you just can't hear me anyways. Let me just show you. Put powder on the back of the car. Okay, let's go down to the starting line. We've got our talcum powder on the back, which I am sure has blown off by now. But there's plenty of dirt back there. So if there's some little kids that are pushing the car, there'll be handprints back there, regardless. All right, let's fire this baby up and drive on down there. We're here. Okay, so we're at the start line. Well, actually, let me pull up. Go for it. We're not quite at this. I passed it a little bit because I had to turn around. So I'm gonna get out and photograph it, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, now are you really telling me that there's no hill here? That that's an optical illusion? car right now. I can't feel it. Okay, you guys, get ready. Okay, so I think I've taken all the pictures for you guys to get a good grasp of what's going on out here. But let me pull up the starting line, all the way up to the starting line. Now, my reaction today is not going to be the same as it was yesterday, because yesterday I was just like, had never experienced anything like this before, ever. Okay, we're at the starting line, but just one thing. Remember the one story about how a woman died in the ditch and there's this ghost that haunts this place that pushes the car uphill because she died in this ditch? Well, yesterday it was raining and there was no ditch. Well, now I'm seeing like a ditch. Does this count as a ditch? Did she die here? Did somebody? I don't know. Put the car, well, let's get all the way up to the line first. In drive, stop, in neutral, hands off, feeder off. Here we go. And the car is rolling. I can put my feet out the door like this. I could probably even jump out if I wanted to. But the car is rolling. So regardless, whether this is flat or this is a hill going up, it's one or the other. It's happening. Okay. Why is it happening? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Okay, so we're back at the starting line, but we're going the wrong way. So we're going to go up the hill backwards. And this is probably not the smartest or safest idea, but I have seen hardly any cars in the 2 hours that I have been out here. So I feel okay doing this right now. So we're on the right side of the road, and we're at the starting line going backwards. So here we go. So we're gonna put the car in neutral. Turn my glasses on. Car's in neutral. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on this time in case we end up in the ditch. We don't want to be that spirit from the ditch. And we are letting go, and my gas foot is off, and we are rolling backwards. Yep, let me show you. We're going backwards. Okay. Neutral. Here's both my feet down here. You can see them right there. Yeah, backwards. Up a hill. You can see it in the rearview mirror. Up a hill. I don't know what to tell you guys. Come check it out. And one last time for the day. Here we go. Now we're in neutral. We are going about 3 miles an hour. I don't have my glasses on, so you can't see. But by now you know that the car really does go by itself. Up this hill. There is a hill. It doesn't matter what I don't care what the level says. I can see it with my own freaking eyes because I can't see up and over it. So I know it's a hill. I know it's a freaking hill. Come experience this. It's in your backyard. All right, we did it. Let's take it back to the studio. I'll see you there. All right, so I just got home. So let's wrap this up. So what did I think? Okay, well, there's no handprints on the back of my car. So no little kids are pushing my car up the hill. Now, do I think it's a hill? I think it's a hill. I can clearly see a hill because I can't see over the hill on one side and I can't see over the hill from another side. So it is not flat. Now, your car will start rolling from the start line up the hill. Of course, as the hill gets steeper, it does slow down, but it will go. Okay. So why is it doing that? Now, put the level out. It's level. But, I'm not, math is not my thing. So I don't even know. I've just showed you just to do it. But I would say, because I had my EMF reader, that there is some kind of really strong magnetic pulse there that is pulling these cars this short distance up the hill. Could it be an optical illusion? It could, but that's not what I see with my own eyes and experienced myself. So I encourage you to go to this place somewhere in this area. I'm not going to tell you exactly where. You got to find it yourself. Gave you enough hints in the video. And just experience it for yourself. It's in your own backyard. But the other cool thing is, so I got home and the northern lights have been like not a regular occurrence, but a semi-regular occurrence. So I went outside. I completely forgot about the eclipse. So I went outside looking for the northern lights. And I turned to my right, which is the opposite way that the northern lights would be. And I saw the eclipse. I'm like, oh yeah, it's the eclipse. But this was like nothing I have ever seen before. Ever. Now I'm going to show you a photo, and it is not altered in any way. This is exactly how I saw it. Listen, I can't describe it. I can't explain it. But there's a whole lot I can't explain over the last 2 days. So I don't know. It's a great time to be alive. Go experience new things. And I'll talk to you guys later. Please like, subscribe, and follow. That would help me out a lot. I'd appreciate it.
That's it for this one. Want more? Be sure to follow, subscribe, and send us the good stuff. We'll see you on the next ride.